For most people, shooting in NBA 2K25 has been very hard so far. And if you guys are shooting without hot zones or lethal zones, it's going to be even harder. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best methods to get your hot zones and your lethal zones in NBA 2K25. Make sure you guys stay all the way to the end of the video so you get every single tip and method that I give you guys to get your hot zones and your lethal zones as fast as possible in NBA 2K25 so your shooting percentage can go straight up. Make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. Alright y'all, so in order to see your hot zones, you want to go into the menu, go over to MYCAREER, scroll down to stats, and then go over to roster, and you want to click right trigger, and it's going to bring you to your hot zones. Now once you press right trigger, it'll bring you up to career stats. You have to scroll over with your left trigger a little bit to get the hot zones, but as you guys can see, I have hot zones all across the 3-point line. I do have a cold zone in the left midi, but I don't really care. I don't even shoot mid ranges like that, and I have a hot zone in the paint, but again, that doesn't really matter. I'm a 3-point shooting build, so I want my hot zones and lethal zones across the 3-point line, and I have all hot zones across the 3-point line. I did have a lethal zone in the left corner and the left wing, but I guess I lost them over time. But yeah, these are very important. You guys are going to want to stick to the end of the video to get every single method that I give you, because hot zones and lethal zones in this game are very important. So I'm going to show you guys how to get them. I'm going to throw this in as well. This is very important, so don't skip past this. If you go over to animations and scroll down to your step back, this is very important. You need a good step back to create enough space to get a good shot. The best step back in the game is Zach LaVine, and I'm pretty sure you can get that on pretty much every guard build. You can't get it if you're a big man, but there might be a good step back, but Zach LaVine is easily the best step back in the game for this. Alright you guys, so getting into the first method, we're going to pull up our map and we're going to head down here to this streetball court called the Dunes. So I'm going to head on my go-kart. We're going to ride on over. This is the first method. This is probably the easiest. Actually, it might not, but this one is pretty good. It does take a little bit of time because these are like park length games, so you know it's a little bit more time consuming. You're gonna have to play a little bit more games, and you don't have to use this for just hot zones and lethal zones as well. You can use this to grind badges and your build as a whole. But once you come over to this board right here, you're gonna want to press X, and then you're gonna want to go over to Danny Dunkman. Now this dude is like a 5'7" point guard. He doesn't have much defense. He's very small, so as long as you're a little bit taller than like 5'10", right? If you're like a 6 foot or like a taller guard, you'll be able to shoot over him easily. Your teammates don't matter, just pick whoever. Just make sure you're guarding Danny Dunkman, because that's going to be the most important part, because he's a midget and he sucks, so you're gonna be able to shoot over him easily. Just make sure you guys load into the game. You can't skip like the end of this part, so this is gonna take a little bit. I genuinely don't understand why 2K makes us sit here and watch this, but once you guys load into the game, you don't even really have to play defense. You can if you want to. If you want to grind out, you know, some defensive badges or just get some extra my points here and there, you don't have to play defense if you don't want. You can just sit on him. You can just sit in the paint, just let him shoot if you want. He sucks. He's not gonna make it. He doesn't really have that many like attributes or whatever. But once you get the ball, you want to head up here. If you want to grind like whatever spot, go to that spot. But I'm just gonna go right wing for here. They switch this guy on me. I actually missed this shot. But you're gonna want to do that step back, and then you're gonna want to shoot the ball. The Zach LaVine step back, you're just want to hold right trigger R2 or RT on Xbox, and then you're gonna flick down the right stick to get the step back, and then you're gonna want to shoot over him. I actually missed that shot, but it doesn't really matter. But yeah, let's see. All right, we got Danny Dunkman on us now. Let's go to the left wing. I'll do a step back, shoot over him. Green, there we go. We make the shot. You're gonna keep repeating that process. Like I said, you don't have to play any defense at all. You can if you want to grind out your my points or some defensive badges or anything like that. But you can just sit in the paint and leave this dude open in the corner. He won't make a single shot. Most of these other guys won't make any shots either, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if you win or lose the games anyway. It just matters if you're hitting the shots, because all the shots are just percentage based to get your zones up. Like, it's not an amount of threes you have to hit, it's just all shooting percentage based. So I'm gonna hit another one right here, step back, 3, green, there we go. And he's so easy to shoot over. Just make sure you guys are guarding him, because that is the most important part, because that will be so free. Alright y'all, so that is it for method number 1. For method number 2, we're gonna head over just down the street a little bit here to the Art of Shooting gym for method number 2. You guys are gonna get off whatever you're taking or whatever, and then go on in here to this gym. You wanna load in, and you're gonna once you load in, you're gonna want over and talk to whatever his name is. I don't even know. But once you guys load in, you guys can run over here and talk to this guy here with a little thing above his head to start drills. You guys can skip past this, so you don't have to wait. But choose your session. You can just go one zone 1 week, and you can see all my hot zones here. I'm just gonna go left corner here, just so I can get back to my lethal zone. You're gonna want to do this drill. You don't really have to do the drill if you don't want to, but this is just a free zone. So if you want a free zone upgrade, I would do this and make sure you hit the shots. I think if you're going from hot zone to lethal zone, you need to make, I think, 8. If you're going from neutral zone to hot zone, I think you need to make 6 for the 3-pointers. So yeah, I have a hot zone and I'm trying to get a lethal zone, so I have to make 8 of these. I have 7 right here. I just need to make 1 more. If I shoot the ball, there we go, green. So that's 8. And then you can see the zone boosted. So once you see the zone boosted, you're good. You don't really have to make another shot. But once you see that zone boosted, you're good. And you can see just like that, literally took maybe 15 seconds to shoot those shots, and there I got a free lethal zone right there. Make sure you guys are coming into this gym every single week to get your free zone upgrade, because it is very important. You know, you don't want to have to just grind them through the Streetball courts or MYCAREER, as I'm about to get into. This is just a free zone every week, so make sure you guys are coming in here, staying up to date with this, and getting your zones upgraded in here. Alright y'all, for the third and final method, you're going to go over to MYCAREER, and you can play any MYCAREER game you want. It does not matter. There's no like advantages or disadvantages to like a team that you would play or anything like that. It's the same method to the Streetball court. You just want to go up to like the spot that you want to grind, and then do that step back and just shoot and shoot and shoot over and over again. If you go over to your settings, this is very important too. Make sure this is on rookie. Don't be shooting on anything higher, and I just put on 5-minute quarters just to get the games over with, but it doesn't really matter. Just play on rookie just so you're getting the best, you know, the easiest possible shots. Because if you're playing on any higher difficulty, you may not make as many shots, and it's not like the amount of shots you make, it's all percentage based. So make sure you're shooting the highest percentage possible. So put that on rookie to get the highest percentage, because that will easily boost your zones a lot faster and will take off so much time grinding. Yeah, man, that's basically all I have for you guys today on lethal zones in NBA 2K25. I appreciate you guys if you stayed around to the end of the video. Like I said, trust me, y'all, if you can just pick one method. You don't have to do all three of these. The art of shooting gym, I recommend you do, because that is just a free zone every week. And whether you guys pick MYCAREER or the Streetball court, it doesn't really matter. Just keep shooting on rookie, you know what I'm saying, and you will get your hot zones and your lethal zones very, very fast. If this video did help you guys out at all, I would appreciate it if you guys dropped a like on the video and subscribe to the channel with post notifications on. We're on the road to 1K subs, and I'll catch y'all with the next one, man. Peace.